Hello, everybody. We are welcome back to Getting Artsy with Cindy for our Monday Live. We've been doing a lot of Christmas stuff, but mostly with our newest line, our newest collection. And I just thought it was time to pull out something that we haven't used in a while. So again, we're using our Cuckoo Clock, which I think is really fun. But a lot of the sentiments on here is kind of for every day. It just kind of depends on how you color this up. Like we've got, I'm cuckoo for you, time is precious, waste it wisely, take time to make your soul happy, and we're all just a little cuckoo. I have definitely been a little cuckoo lately, working on our new collection. So I thought it was time to pull this out, but we're going to make this a Christmas card. And we are going to do that because we have Christmas sentiments, and this can be used with, just anything. I mean, we've got such a wide range of stamps, little critters and some fancier things, but it may not have specifically Christmas sentiments on the set, but you combine it with this one and you can make just almost any card a Christmas card. So that's what we're going to do today. The other thing, so the card that kind of made me decide that this is what we wanted to do today is this one. So here is the card that we've done in the past, and that is using our clock gears background die. And I love, did I bring it here? Yeah. So here's the gear die. And I love, look how cool the white on white is. I just love that look. So we're kind of going to recreate this, but I wanted to do it a little bit different. So we're going to use the circle background die and make it A2. Both of our cards today are going to be A2 size cards. And we're going to actually do it twice if we have time. And then I'm going to show you at the end, I'm going to show you some other examples with the whole white on white that I just think it's such an awesome look. I think it's really elegant. And yeah, so because sometimes some of these background dies, you might think, oh, it's kind of busy. What do I do with it? Well, if you keep it really subtle, then that subtle tone on tone or tone, white with just a little light color is going to make everything else that you put on top of it pop really nicely. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and we're going to kind of build the base and then of the cards, pretty simple cards that we're going to do. And then we're going to color a little bit. So we're going to, depending on our time, again, we might, if we can color up 2 of these, then great, all the better. So let's go ahead and turn this around. And okay. So my table is already messy and here we go. So you could see kind of all these teeny little pieces here that we're going to be cutting. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Make sure I don't mess up when I zoom in. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna not color yet. We're gonna build the base of a couple of these cards, and then we'll color a little bit and piece them together. So the first one, I really like our layered dies. So this is using our squares. You could totally just cut a regular square out, but since our squares are the inside outside dot, it leaves this nice stitched pattern on the inside. So it makes really a nice frame. And then this paper is, from our North Pole holiday. So I cut a piece out. I could have just used this and cut a square and set it on top, but I like kind of a window look to it, a little bit different dimension. So that's what I did here. So we are going to, and this card, instead of just a standard flip this way, I wanted it to be flipped this way. So I'm just going to glue this down first. And I just cut this little shy of the base. And put that there. Hope I gave me enough room. Yes. And then I cut this just slightly. I just wanted a little bit of the white to show. And I put foam tape around the outside. I put a piece here so it kind of helps the shadow, and then along the bottom. So let's go ahead and attach this. So if you guys have some of our background dies, I'm curious as to if you guys have a favorite. So let me know. Share which background die you guys have that is your favorite. Might be something that somebody else has. Okay, here we go. Again, that just by adding it, by popping it up, it just gives you a little bit extra shadow, which I like. Okay, and then and then we're gonna put this on here. And I used our wavy framelits for a little, the little banner piece. And I think I'm going to, do I do it straight and then just pop this one up? Maybe. Let's see how. Like that. All right, so we've got kind of the base going. So let's go ahead. You know what? I don't know what to do. Let's go ahead and color this one up so we can get one done, and then we'll do the base of the other one. All right, so I started. Actually, let's just start from scratch here. Okay, I'm gonna color this. Let's go ahead and put the glasses on. You guys can see, I hope. Okay, so I've already colored a couple of these little guys. Can't even pick some of them up here. Hold on. Oh, that didn't work. Huh? So we've got little clouds. We've got a tree. We've got a bird. Oh my gosh. These are small. There we go. And we've got a little reindeer. Okay. So what I'm just gonna, since all the pieces are really small, I'm really gonna do this kind of fast, and we're gonna just, a lot of times when you use your Copics, you're gonna use probably 3 colors, but with it being so small, I'm just gonna do 2 shades. This is E55 and 57. And all right. So if you guys are, most of you have been with us multiple times, so I try not to do coloring every time we get together. So all right, so there's our lighter brown, and then I'm going to come in with a darker brown and just go along the edges to create a shadow. There might be a little bit there. There might be a little bit under the clock. This is speed coloring. Let's go under there. There might be a shadow along that side. And then there's definitely going to be more shadow on this underneath part. In fact, I'm probably going to go ahead and color most of this the dark brown underneath. So this is really fast, but you take your shot, you go light, and then I take the dark around the edges and where I think there's going to be some, just wherever the shadows are going to be. And I'm going to put some dark brown behind this bird. I think we're going to pop our little bird up on top of this, so you may not see that, but anyway. And then if you want it even more contrast, you can go back in and add, go back and make it really more dramatic with some more dark. Again, you could play with this for a very long time to get it really smooth and stuff. So we're going kind of quickly. To the top, we're going to make this kind of a colorful holiday feeling house. So we're going to add some red. So you know what I'm going to do? I've got some things colored up. Let's go ahead and get the 2 cards mostly done. And then I'll take pictures of the finished ones that are colored. So yeah. The reds I'm using R22 and R24. This looks really pink, but when you combine it with the dark red and you blend it, then it looks really nice. So when I color something red, I kind of start with a pink color. So I'm going to just center this and have it overlap that a little bit. And what I wanted to do to make this look really Christmassy is on the little ledge, we're going to put the Christmas tree. So you can put, so this is going to sit on the ledge of the little house, or the little cuckoo clock. And then I put, and we're going to do our little nutcracker. So it gives this whole, you get this kind of more Christmassy vibe. And then let's go ahead and have our bird pop up to I don't have a little spring thing, but it would be kind of cute to put this on some kind of little wire spring to make it wiggle. He's pretty teeny, but even just popping him up, I think looks cute. Again, it's not totally colored. I would finish it, but look how cute that is on there. Oh, and then these guys. Let's do just a teeny bit of... So in here, you can see I added just a little bit of blue to one side of those. It's kind of hard to see them, and I'm gonna pop this up as well. And then again, I'm gonna finish some more of this, but I'm gonna take this Nouveau Drops, if it's not totally dry. This is gonna make it really fun. This is, they're just the white blizzard. And then, of course, you're going to put it on the tree, just where the snow is. And you're going to see how cute this is when it dries. And probably put it a little bit right there, too. And again, we could finish coloring that up, but I think that looks really cute. And then the other one that I wanted to show you. So the other one is, let's see, you know what? I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. All right. So this one, I just did the white cardstock, but I added red to it. And we're going to do, I think we're going to do this horizontal, I think. Yeah, I think this is going to be cute horizontal. Okay, so I did a really light blue. I could have done white on white for this one, which I think would be pretty. But this is a really, really light blue. This is basil, and it's called Icy Mint. So it's just so light. I love this color. So I wanted a little bit of red. All right, so with this one, I could have done it flat, but I also added foam tape to the back of this. A lot of our background dies have at least 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And then I added just a few little pieces in the center. If I didn't put those in, when I would attach this, the center would kind of fall down and look flat. So I really wanted to have something underneath to pop that up a little bit. So let's go ahead. Okay, I think I'm going to do it this way. And I cut that light blue exactly to the same size as the background. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. And again, by popping it up, it adds that extra shadow, which I think is really cool. All right. And again, I'm going to finish coloring this probably once it's actually on here. But let's go ahead and do the card. Okay. All right, so this is going to go, I think, like this. One of these lights I have on here keeps flashing too. I don't know. Okay, maybe we've got some power surge thing. Okay, and then we'll do this one here. I'm going to put 2 layers of foam tape together. On there. And that's going to sit about, okay, and then I'm just going to put 1 there. Part of the clock is sitting on the very bottom layer. Then we have these circles that are popped up. So does that make sense? I had to make it even. So there's 2 layers here and 1 layer there. There we go. All right. Now for this one, we might do our little reindeer over here. All right. I like the little teeny detail here. And there you go. He's right there. That's cute. And then we have another tree. And here we want to add a little bit more, some dark. I like the little trees that already has the snow built into that. Let's give this base a little darker. Okay, so you can kind of see it a little bit. And for the little reindeer, this one I just stamped in a dark brown. This one is stamped in a lighter brown, but if you want to give this a little bit more shading, you stamp it in the light brown and then take a darker brown and just highlight around the belly and underneath and maybe the back leg. And all right, that gives it a little bit more dimension. Let's see if you can see it. So adds just a little bit more to it. That's a little fuzzy, but so you could actually put another one on there. Oh, that's kind of cute. You guys like that one? 2? That's kind of cute. Let's do that. Stamp set. What do you think of my grandma? There we go. And then, of course, we need the tree up there. Or no, you know what? What do you guys think? The nutcracker again for a little Christmas feel. We could use them both, but let's. Do we need a tree? We could do the tree, save the tree for the inside of the card. Okay. Again, let's let's go ahead and pop our bird. I will have to go back and add a little bit more color to some of these areas, just when we have a little bit more time. Here we go. This is bugging me that it's not totally colored yet, but we can finish that, and I will share the final pieces later. And then for the inside of this, well, this one, so again, here's the red that we cut out of here. And so then I went ahead and stamped this one. So this is going to go on the inside. Stamp the sentiment on the inside, just plain, but I just like a little added touch. I gotta be careful because I put that stuff there. I just think just that simple added splash of color on the inside is kind of nice. And then for this one, I just layered up another light blue and a white that we're going to put on the inside of this. And because it's got that nice little stitch, I just think that adds a little extra. We'll put the white in here. And actually, let's go ahead and stamp a sentiment for this one. So there's that. Get that out of the way. And what do we want to put on the inside of this one? Okay, so here's our sentiments. I think, may the miracle of Christmas fill your heart with love and joy. Let's do that. So this is a nice horizontal sentiment. And line that up. All right. And center that on there. And I think we definitely need to add the tree to the inside. This will be a nice little touch. A couple trees would actually even be better, but we'll just do one for now. Look at that. So you've got this. Again, we'll finish coloring it up later. The sentiment set is new this year. So this is called Christmas Sentiments. And let me see if you can see one that's not all used like mine. There we go. So here's that set. We did another, we made a bookmark card with this in one of our other Monday nights. It has a really good collection of inside and outside sentiments. So it's just a really versatile holiday or Christmas stamp set. So I really like it. This is a card that we did with our honeycomb, which I designed to make it a beehive. But when you put that blue behind it, it looks like a snow scene. So again, that's pretty subtle. I like that. And then this one, this is Melodies. And this is the flower background die. So that's this flower background slimline die. Okay. Actually, all of my design team gals are amazing. They send such great samples. Okay, this is the snowflake, the little mini snowflake. Again, white on white. We have such great background dies that don't forget to use it this way. This one is flat, so I didn't pop it up, so it almost looks embossed. Can you guys tell? Yeah. And this one comes with that scalloped edge too. So you have 2 layers that come together. And that's the slim mini. And then we have our snowflake border. Again, I did that one flat. So I've had people say, what embossing folder is that? And again, just because it's the white on white, it looks embossed. And I think that is, those are the samples today. Oh, here are the glasses. You don't need to see those. Anyway, this was fun. Again, don't forget about some of the older sets and turning them into Christmas cards. Anyway, it was great being here with you guys again on Monday night. Thanks for joining me. And we will, again, artsy community, and we'll share some more stuff with you guys. Have an awesome week, and I dare you to be artsy. Bye, guys.